you know, in kindergarten English, beginner English, we learn that when you have one verb and another verb, you connect with what connector?
To.
Perfect, Karen, thank you very much. We use the connector to connect two verbs, no? For example, if you want to say in English, quiero comer pizza, how do you say that in English?
I want to eat.
Exactly. Everybody agrees, no? I want to eat pizza. You need a connector to when you connect two verbs. This is the standard. Gerunds. Some cases, this is incorrect. Okay? Some cases, you cannot or you shouldn't use to. So we are going to learn the exceptions when this is not necessary. So this is the standard. We have A and B. And the other option is connecting a verb with a gerund. For example, I love eating pizza. Look how interesting that in the second example, we have two verbs, but the word eating is in gerund form. And on the first example, is with a connector to. What happened, teacher? What's your problem? Why is it different? So here comes an issue. Attention to the biggest issue here, because it is a problem. Oh, what happened? Here we go. So there is a specific group of verbs that we need to memorize. There's not another way. That's the only way you need to think about that. Let me open the intermediate speaking strategies and I can pass you the list of words that need a gerund. Verbs that need gerund. I'm searching. I have it here in my material, but it's a lot of material. So gerund or two. Ta-ta. Here they are. Here they are. Number one, all these words are B1 and A2. So take a note. Number one, admit. Come on, pronunciation, everybody. Admit.
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 Perfect. In the examples, you are going to find admit taken, admit going, admit doing. Example. Admit, admit, admit. Here. Read this example. Or yeah.
She admits to being strict.
Oops. Admitting past.
Admitted.
Excellent.
She admitted
Mhm.
to being strict with her children.
Perfect. She admits. Sorry. No, it's his present. Sorry, I was looking at this PowerPoint. I'm sorry. Admits. One more time.
She admits to being strict with her children.
You see? It's admit with a connector to. Admit plus two. I admit to I admit to eating my roommate's Nutella. I'm joking. I'm joking. Hey, sorry.
Ja, 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 teacher. No es cierto.
¿Cómo andaría? Yes. What about you? Admit something, Karen. Oh,
Admit something.
yep, you. Admit something to the class.
Something to the class.
Yeah.
I admit learning English in my class. No?
Ah, something true. I admitted stealing Nutella. This is a crime. I can go to jail.
Okay.
True, tell me something true.
I admit
Mm-hmm.
mm, loving the Nutella. No.
You have been loving Nutella. Okay, perfect.
I admit loving Rosa de Guadalupe. This is better.
Oh, much better. Much better. That's a crime.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
That's much better because that's very horrible. Perfect. Excellent example. Excellent example. Very good. No, no problem. You can watch La Rosa de Guadalupe. That's okay.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's amazing. It's culture. It's cultural. So yes. Admit to. Look, the dictionary says admit to doing, is admit to ing, Karen. You forgot the two.
Admit to loving.
Exactly.
Okay. I admit to loving La Rosa de Guadalupe.
Fantastic. You admit to loving La Rosa de Guadalupe's. Perfect. Good. What about the next one? Allow. Everybody pronunciation, allow.
Allow.
Allow. What's the meaning of allow? Who remembers?
Permitir.
Perfect. Allow, permitir. Look at the example. We do not allow eating in the classrooms. We do not allow eating in the classrooms. What do you allow or you don't allow in your house? Jessica's more.
I don't allow
Mm-hmm.
coming with sweet shoes.
Come in. Ah, come in.
Uh-huh.
Come in, ing.
Coming,
But
coming
okay,
in.
okay, okay, okay. Exactly. Because the complete phrasal verb is come in.
Mhm.
So ing for come in.
Coming in.
Repeat. I didn't hear you.
I don't coming in.
Coming in. Fantastic.
Coming in. So I don't allow coming in with wet shoes
With wet shoes.
when it's raining.
When it's raining. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Anticipate. This is B2. Now let's try another one. Avoid. Avoid. He tried to avoid paying his taxes and he was taken to court. Fernando Pérez in the future. I'm joking, Mao. I pay my taxes, I promise. This is a joke. Comedy. I am joking, I promise. So, what about you, Mao? What do you avoid doing? I think he's not ready yet, right? So let's give him some more time.
Hi, I'm here, but I think a bad internet day.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
But you can.
sometimes I can hear you.
No, no, no. I'm joking. I'm
Hear the joke.
joking.
I think I don't know if that was a joke or
Yes. It was, in
but,
case it was necessary to
but
clarify. You know? Come on. Connection day, you can. Okay, Mo has connection problems. So we're gonna get back in a moment. All right. Let's go now to Oria. Tell me something you avoided doing.
I try to avoid um, save money,
Good, safe.
saving
Yes, one more time.
saving money. I try to avoid saving money with my daughter's party.
Oh, mm, I try to avoid saving money. But do you avoid? Or do you? Well, that's okay. That's possible. I try to avoid saving money with my daughter's party. Yeah, that's okay. I like it. Good job. Mhm. Perfect. It's because I was thinking because avoid you use it for risks. Do you know what is risks?
Rest.
Risk.
Okay.
What is risk?
Riesgo.
Yeah. So we usually use avoid when you are talking about risks.
Okay, no.
And saving money is not a risk.
Yes, teacher.
You know, that's the reason it sounds strange.
Okay,
Sounds
okay,
weird.
okay. Okay.
Tell me
So I need
a different example.
other example.
Yeah, something else you avoided or you normally avoid
No.
in your life in general.
I try to avoid to spending.
Watch out, watch out. Eliminate two.
Okay, I try to avoid spending all the money
All the money.
because I try to save money with my daughter's party.
Perfect. Yes. Excellent. That was much better. It's the same example in a reformula.
Yes.
Reformulated. Good job. Good job. So now that you know A2 vocabulary, let's practice B1 vocabulary. Let's go with the word. Oh, by the way, in the dictionary we have this capsule that says verbs usually followed by ing forms. And you have this wonderful list that is very similar to mine. But mine is better. We have give up. Maybe this is extra. Some phrasal verbs enter these too, actually. And this is something I want to include. Precisely. So give up. Let's check the examples for give up. Check this out. To give up is to stop trying. To stop trying, doing, or to do something. If something is very, very, very difficult, for example, the Chinese alphabet. Jesus Christ. I gave up learning Chinese. Do you understand?
Yes.
Take a note. I give up learning Chinese. Japanese, no. I like Japanese. But Chinese is a pain in the neck. How about you? Tell me something you gave up doing now. It's better, your connection is better, right?
Yes, I don't give up with my internet.
Excellent.
So, but something I give up.
Giving bust?
Gave.
Yep. Gave up.
I gave up. I gave up trying to change people attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Good job. That's a good example. I gave up trying to change people's attitude. It's so exhausting. It's never helping. Good job. Give up, and another case is a synonym to quit. Who remembers what's quit?
Renunciar.
Exactly. Renunciar, quit. But this is only for work. You renunciar, like when you're talking about, sorry, quit when you're talking about work is renunciar. But when you are talking about a normal action, is to stop. For example, quit smoking, you know? I quit smoking 4 years ago. I used to smoke in the past. I quit smoking forever and ever. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
And at the same time, give up and quit. You need an ing, you need a gerund. So tell me something you quit, Jesse.
I quit. mm, I am thinking.
Okay. Something you quit forever and ever.
I quit doing exercise at home
Nice. Exactly. So
when
you started the gym.
when I started uh, when I started to go to the gym.
Oh, and I think start is another, eh? Start plus ing.
When I s- when I started
Mm-hmm.
going to the gym.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's correct. When I started going to the gym,
Mm.
take a note.
Okay.
Perfect. In a moment, I'm going to show you some verbs that can go with both connector to or ing. This is a little difficult because they change meaning. So in a moment, I show you this. Okay. Anyway, let me check the level 4. This word, postpone, no, it's better to use the word put off. Everybody, pronunciation, put off.
Put off.
Put off.
Perfect. The word put off is to. Are you familiar with the word delay?
Yes.
What's delay in Spanish now?
Retraso.
Yeah. As a verb, retrasar. Okay. As an adjective, retraso. As a verb, retrasar. And kind of similar, put off is to posponer o atrasar something. For example, he keeps putting off going to the dentist. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. You see? Put off. Yes or no? Tell me something.
Yes.
Karen, something your sister puts off.
Mm, my sister put off going to the gym.
You put, and she
Put.
puts. Perfect.
Sister put off going to the gym.
Exactly. Perfect. Good job. I'm going to help you with the verb keep. But we are going to go to the definition number 5, which is continue doing something. And both verbs continue and keep needs an ing. Keep smiling. You see? Things just keep getting worse. Keep getting ing. Or yeah, what do you keep doing? Tell me something. Your, for example, your daughter keeps doing and doing and doing and doing every time.
Mm, mm, my daughters, my daughter keeps doing kisses for me.
Doing.
Or, or
Eliminate doing,
giving.
no? Eliminate doing and put the verb is kiss.
Okay.
You know, kiss ing.
Kissing.
Exactly, complete idea.
Okay. My daughter keeps kissing for me.
Eliminate for everything was perfect. Just
Kissing me.
eliminate for kissing.
Kissing me.
Good job, complete idea.
My daughter keeps kissing me.
Good job. Good job. The next one. Dislike. B1. When you don't like something, look, dislike doing something. I dislike, oh my God. I dislike being away from my family. Do you understand this example?
Yes.
I dislike being. Tell me something you dislike doing. Yes.
I dislike. I dislike driving
Okay.
when there is traffic.
In the what?
When there is traffic.
When there's traffic, of course. Good job. Perfect. Let's check the word escape.
Escape.
Escapar. And we have escape doing. They narrowly escaped being killed. That's a difficult one. They narrowly escaped being killed. What's the meaning of narrowly? Narrowly is similar to almost. Narrowly. Just. Almost. Very close. They narrowly escaped being killed. ¿Qué dice aquí? Switch to Spanish.
Apenas, apenas puedo escapar de ser asesinado.
Yeah, that's correct. Apenas si pudieron escapar, you know? They narrowly escaped being killed. Yes, comprehension or no comprehension?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Mal. Here the next one. Did you escape something or doing something?
I don't think so, but
Something at work, for example. You know?
if a war starts now,
Oh,
I'm going to escape to South America.
oops. You need a verb. You escape doing something.
I escape running.
Escape running. No. That's the reason it was difficult, because it's not you escaping to a location. It's escaping
To a
the
situation.
aha. Yes. Escaping
Okay.
a situation or leaving behind a situation. For example, interesting fact. Diabetic people escape going to the war.
Okay.
Escape going.
Okay. I don't know.
It's difficult. Escape doing something. Escape doing something.
Or how do you say escape de enfermarse?
Get sick.
Getting sick, but it's not a verb.
Yeah, no, get is a verb.
Okay.
Try your example.
I escape getting to have flu.
Getting, eliminate to have. The verb is get.
I escape getting flu.
Yep. The flu.
The flu. Okay.
Escape getting the flu. Exactly. Something you don't want to do, but you manage to escape.
I escape learning English
For a
for
long time.
years. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Until it was inevitable. That's very, very normal. Precisely. Good job. Escape getting the flu. Escape learning English. Escape going to war. Escape doing cardio after the gym. It's an issue, etc. Another. We are on keep on doing. I like this one. Attention. End up. Everybody pronunciation. End up.
Hands up.
Up.
And up.
Oh yeah.
And up.
This is one of the verbs that sound like are similar to the translations in Spanish, but we never use, and this is very nice in English. End up es terminar, pero de que terminaste haciendo algo por consecuencia. For example, if I say, terminé, me gusta este ejemplo. Terminé haciendo todo yo solito. I ended up doing all the work myself. Make sense? Or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The person ended up doing something by consequence. Tell me something, or yeah, something you didn't want to do, but ended up doing.
In my work,
At work. We never say in my work.
sí, cierto. In I work
Eliminate in my work. At work.
at work.
In
Or
at work. No, in is a connector. At is a connector. Only one connector.
Okay, at work. At work, I don't like work with a team
Oh, interesting.
because
Be careful before you continue. I don't like work. Like is a verb. Work is a verb.
I don't like to work
Yep.
with a team
With a team.
because I ended up
Ended up in the past or always?
always.
Exactly. You need to speak in present.
I end up doing all the work myself.
Excellent. You see, I end up doing all the work myself, which is, it's a copy, eh, Oria?
Oh,
From
teacher.
Yes, Oria, come on, original, eh? There is a concept in English called plagiarism, and you can go to jail. Copyright. Okay? No copyright infringement.
It's an inspiration.
Very intelligent, eh? Very intelligent. It was inspiration. It is not a copy. Very good, very good, very good. Good. End up. I like this one. Does anybody have another example with end up? I ended up. I always.
Me,
Yes, Mao. Action.
in my group of friends, I always end up doing the plans.
Making.
Or planning, making the plan.
Making. Or planning. You can say end up planning or end up making the plans.
Okay, end up planning.
Yes. The organization. Very good, my friend.
For example, I don't like the parties, but I ended up going to the parties.
Yes. Going. Don't repeat the parties.
But I ended up going.
Going. Good. How do you say de todas formas?
I don't know. Anyways, okay.
Complete idea.
Okay. I don't like the parties, but I ended up going anyway.
Oh, be careful. But ended is past, Karen. When you're
End.
talking about every time.
Yes, but I end
Mhm.
up going anyhow. Anyway.
Exactly. Very good. Both are correct.
Yes.
I end up going anyhow. I end up going anyway.
Okay.
That's a good example, eh?
Okay.
Perfect. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. I need to include some phrasal verbs here, but these verbs are very, very important for you to learn. But there are so many. So I really, really strongly recommend you memorize this list. Unfortunately, there's not like a big strategy, right? It's only memorization and getting familiar with the language by watching movies and by my tips that I always repeat. Watch movies, listen to music, podcasts, blah blah blah. You need to get familiar with the words, and then you can um, use these correctly. Look forward to, get around to, feel like, think about. No, that's it. And then we can add over here that a little note that all the verbs that need a preposition, after a preposition, we always use the gerund. For example, if you say, let me put here color yellow. All verbs after a preposition must go gerund. Example, think about, talk about, dream about. Another example. This is example for about, but you have after, before, by, in, on, without, of, for, at. For example, by collocation, you said, how do you say soy bueno en las matemáticas? How do you say that in English? Soy bueno en las matemáticas. Anyone?
I'm good at math.
Excellent. I am good at maths, no? Well, good at. How do you say soy bueno en hacer espagueti? Example. Come on. Good at.
Maybe I am good making spaghetti.
And the connector?
I am good
If with mathematics, it was I am good.
I am good at making.
Exactly. That's a preposition. Connector at plus a yarn.
Okay.
You see?
So I am good at making
Yes.
spaghetti
I
or
am good at
cooking.
making spaghetti. Make sense?
Yes, could be I am good at cooking spaghetti.
At cooking, at making,
Okay.
at everything ing.
Okay.
Fantastic. Questions, guys?
No, teacher.
Easy.
No.
Cool.
No.
Good examples, good vocabulary day. I'm gonna show you. Well, that's it for Gerunds and 2. There is a third section where some verbs can go with both, but they change meaning. And this is going to be an issue, but we're going to check it tomorrow. Okay? Right now we are done.
Teacher.
All right. Well, guys,
Thank you.
have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
See you.
Bye, my people.
See you.
See you tomorrow.